Shit, fire's spreading. Lots of smoke. Gotta hurry.
Open the main gate to the stables. Okay.
We've a hero in our midst. You've earned yourself a barrel of Lyrian.
I know your wife miscarried. Was that before or after you beat her to a pulp?
Fuck are you suggesting?
Don't play me for a fool. You'd been beating me for years. Finally, they'd had enough and fled. Sound about right? Shit. They ran from you, didn't they?
Lying prick!
Sit your ass down.
We need to talk. Sit down. You beat them.
I never laid a finger on Tamara. Not once.
And on Anna.
That's another story. She always knew how to spark my ire.
Your wife. How'd she make you angry? Too much salt in the soup? Socks never darned?
20 years we've known each other. She's seen me drunk and sober. She was there to greet me when I returned the victor. She was there to patch me up in defeat. Like no other, she knew where to press, where to pinch, so it would hurt.
You beat her? For that? For criticizing you?
Oh, Witcher, you haven't a clue, have you? Well, perhaps I shall tell you about it one day. One day, but not today.
So, do I generally play how I think Geralt as a character would act? God, it's hard to recall, but not specifically how Geralt would act. I think because this is based off a book series, and a lot of people get angry because I don't play Geralt as he acted in the books, but I play partially off of how I think Geralt, or like the Witcher's Code. I partially go off the Witcher's Code, which usually is like you pretty much don't get involved in inhuman. Well, no. Well, yeah, I think it's pretty much you don't get involved in like human conflicts for the most part. But also at the same time, I try to play like, you know, somewhat selfish. Like if I knew I would gain some benefit out of a certain situation, I'll go towards that just for the sake of it being more my benefit. So no, it's not really about how Geralt would act or about the Witcher's Code in general. I kind of have my own like special formula and pros and cons that I go through when I make my decision. But generally I do like to go with the non-humans because I feel like their racism towards non-humans is pretty ridiculous. And being a minority myself, I kind of, you know, feel like it would be better to do that. What's up, Siam? Still not used to what he's wearing. Yeah. Definitely nowhere near as cool as the Kinslayer shit I had at the end of Witcher 2. I was hoping that would transfer over. Like, nothing, like, usually, like, Witcher 1 from Witcher 2, there were a few items that transferred over, but no items transferred over with this game. I think it's only decisions that transferred over. And it's hard to see like how that affects the game when, I mean, that's basically all you have to go on. Alright, one sec. Be right back before we finish off this end of the story. Alright.
Expect me to believe you were a loving father to Tamara after that scene in the courtyard?
You're free to believe whatever you wish, but she was always the apple of my eye. She had the run of the place, ask anyone. She'd ride the horses, hunt with the men, at times join them on their rounds. And they'd send for her when I flew into a rage, for only she could calm me.
Make it sound like she led a charmed life. If that's the case, why'd she run?
I'd hardly need you if I knew.
You knew they had run away from the start.
Yes, I knew.
Why didn't you tell me? Wasted my time.
Say I had. Say I'd said I had troubles. Couldn't control my wife, my daughter. What kind of flaccid prick would you take me for?
Okay, I can be a fucking idiot and choose this first option. Like, who would, what? How did they flee? What happened? No. They didn't run away, you drove them out. I might press him directly with this one, which is the truth. And then with this one I could dismiss it and just tell him I know how to find them. Nah.
Gotta admit, I do think you're a prick. Not because you couldn't control them, but because you drove them away.
What?
Don't play the idiot. You gave them no choice.
Anna and I. It wasn't as it seemed. Seems.
All right, I'm all ears. Tell me what happened. The truth this time.
I'd been soaking myself 3 days straight. Anna came to me, said they were leaving. I begged them to stay. She refused to hear it. I tried to stop her. She wriggled like an eel. We struggled. She fell. Last blasted thing I remember. Woke up in the morn, breeches heavy with my own piss. A large bump on my head. Sadly, they were gone. Know what that's like, Witcher? No. How the fuck could you? I was left with nothing. Nothing! Only the bottle.
Tamara present for all this? She see you quarrel?
Through the doorway, perhaps. She didn't enter the room. Shame, too. Things might have turned out differently. The sight of her always calmed me.
Signs of a fight in the room. Hole in the wall, wine all over the landing. Was that you?
Aye. We tussled. She tried to whack me on the noggin with a candlestick, but kept missing. Hit the wall and the pillar instead. I staggered backwards onto the table, spilled the wine, slipped and tumbled. Anna used that moment to flee. She rushed down the stairs, still clutching that damn candlestick. I caught her on the landing. We fell. I thought I had her. Then she turned and smacked me in the head. I blacked out. Don't know what happened next. When I came to, I was alone.
What happened next?
Next, it only got worse. I awoke at sunset, not knowing how many days had passed. Thought it was all a ploughing, drunken nightmare. And then I went to the bedchamber, but Anna was not there. Instead, there was blood everywhere. I knew she'd miscarried. My breath short, my throat locked. I neared the bed and saw it. It lay there, a tiny thing, defenseless, on bloodied sheets, dead. And it was my doing.
Seen a lot of dead in my time, but that must have been hard.
Unspeakably so. My legs gave out. I saw fields of corpses at Sodden. Saw witches burn in Maribor. But compared to this, all that was a rabbit's prick alongside a great oak. And the guilt is all mine.
We don't know that yet. The amulet Anna wore could be linked somehow. Maybe the fact that she lost it. What did you do with the child?
Wrapped it in a clean sheet and buried it.
Just like that?
Damn you! I gave no thought to a funeral. It was a horror. I wanted it to end. That child had been my dream. I told Anna, the little one, our little one, to make things right. Yet she died before she could be born. Understand, Witcher? My child was dead.
I sympathize. I do.
Thank you. And know that I hope you find your Ciri.
Deal we made means I need to find Tamara and Anna first. Just so happens your unborn daughter might help us do that.
What? How?
Sometimes miscarried fetuses, if they don't get a proper burial, turn into botchlings.
Into fucking what?
Voices low? What do you mean, Sam? You can't hear the game very well? Should be fine. Unless you mean my voice, which should be fine as well.
Details you don't need to know. There's a bond of blood between this creature and your wife and daughter. I can use that bond to find them.
How?
One of two ways. Legends claim you can bury a botchling under the family's threshold, perform a ritual, and turn it into a lubberkin. That's a sort of, hob, a guardian spirit that could lead me to your family.
And the other way?
We kill it and draw some blood. Take that to the Peller and he does the rest.
Do not kill my child. It's suffered enough already. Lift the curse that it may finally rest in peace.
My mic is much higher than theirs. Well, I mean, it should be. Should be somewhat higher. But if you can barely hear the game, then I can increase the game volume if you want.
Still not sure what to do.
Whatever you decide, we must put an end to my child's suffering.
Whatever we do, we gotta find the botchling first.
I'll show you where I buried her, and I'll dig the grave at my threshold.
If it turns out we can't transform the botchling into a lubberkin, they can bury us in it. Handy either way.
Should I do this? No. No, I should. I think I should go to.
Need to tend to something first.
Be quick. And me? What am I to do in the meantime?
Sober up.
Fair enough. Yeah. Options. There, we can put the game to 70 instead of 65. Maybe that will help in the future, but ooh. But although I know you just got here, so I am, but we've been streaming for almost 4 hours now, and I have things I need to do tomorrow and other things I need to do tonight. So, I'm gonna end the stream for the night, I think. I don't know. I think maybe I need to like I really don't know. Maybe I need to stream for a little bit during the weekend or something, because whenever I go 2 days without streaming, everyone always forgets about me. It makes me sad. No. But no, I just don't want you guys to miss out on the stream. Hope you guys are enjoying my playthrough. I know Siam, you've been here since Witcher 1, so you know everything I've done in this game. So I hope you don't mind missing out during the live stream. And I know that you do watch, or at least click on the YouTube videos, so you can catch up if you want to. 24-hour don't starve stream with the tie. No, I need to work at my job to actually get by, unfortunately. I wish I didn't have to. I wish I could stream full time. I would. I would if I could. But with a job like mine, where it's all manual labor, I can't do a 24-hour stream pretty much ever. I just will never have the strength to do my job after doing a 24-hour stream. Even if it's on like a Saturday, I would still be fucked for the next week. No, I can't ever do a 24-hour stream when I have a job with manual labor. Anyway, alright. Thanks for coming by, at least, guys. Always appreciate it, even at the very end of the streams. I will see you tomorrow, probably with more Witcher. Most likely with more Witcher. I think I do really like the using the controller. The controller better than the mouse and keyboard. So yeah. I'm liking the game more in general. I still kind of disappointed in the performance on the PC. I think it should be better. They did not optimize it very well. They're also obviously selling out to the consoles, but whatever. Peace out. See you tomorrow night.